Yo, what's up guys? I just made a Facebook comment on this teenager's post, and he's like in a private community called Astro Flipping, and it's a paid mentorship community that, you know, I also I'm still in, and that's how I got into real estate investing, was Astro Flipping and being mentored by Jamil. And he asked the question, you know, I'm not gonna go word for word because I don't want to read off my phone, but it was about, you know, hey, I'm a senior in high school, and, you know, should I go to college? Should I not go to college? What are your thoughts? And, you know, everyone comes in with different sort of opinions about college. It's like, yes, you should go to college 100%, you know, it helps set you up for life. And then there's another side where it's like, oh, definitely don't go to college, you know, it's no use to me, like I had no use to it, so like you shouldn't go either. And I guess you could say biased, or I used to be very biased in the sense of like, you know, college is completely useless to anyone. And then I evolved into like, okay, if you want to be a doctor, engineer, or any of these things, yes, I was that ignorant where I thought like no one needed college. Yes, I was that person. And then I was like, okay, I do think college has some use to some people, which is like, you know, doctors, engineers, lawyers, all them that, you know, require a fucking degree to do your fucking job. Yes. Now my point of view is like, you know, it's too black and white nowadays, and there's no really gray area. There's no like middle ground, and there's no like, it's always just like yes or no. It's not like, you know, here's the information, and, you know, you make your own decision up to your own discrepancy. If that's how you say it. So I pretty much told him like, hey, I think that, you know, everyone's kind of saying like a yes or no answer. I think it's kind of all over the place. There's no one answer. There's no right answer. And I believe it's 100% up to the context of the individual, the situations of the individual, and so on and so forth. So, you know, I said like, let me see what I said here. So I said, for me, if you're a driven individual, and, you know, you have already made a decent living for yourself while in high school, and you have a clear path to like big shit. Like if you have a clear path to big shit, and you've already done big shit, and you're still in high school, and you're, you know, like, should I go to college or not? Don't go to fucking college. It's a huge waste of time for you. For you, it's a huge waste of time. It's a huge waste of money, because you're already doing well yourself. You already kind of proved the fact that you can do it on your own. You don't need external qualifications to be able to prove that you can. Now, for some people, that may not be the case. You know, for some people, they may still be lost because you're in fucking high school. Of course you'd be lost. Of course you don't know what to do because you're in fucking high school. If you're watching this in high school. But if you're in high school, you're gonna be lost, and no one expects you to have it figured out. You don't fucking figure it out until like you're 20 and 30. But shit, I don't even have it figured out. Oh, the fucking ISO's all weird, but shit, I don't even have it figured out. And some people think that I do, which is kind of weird, because, you know, it might look like I have it figured out, but you know, honestly, everyone's fucking figuring it out. But when you're in high school, you 100% don't know what the fuck is going on. You're probably just learning about taxes. Shit, I'm just learning about taxes. And so, you know, at that point, you probably don't know what the fuck is going on. Oh shit, why is my AC not working? So, you know, at that point, you should probably go to college, because that makes the most amount of sense for you. Why is my AC not? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It probably makes the most sense for you if you don't know what to do, if you're kind of still lost. But I said to him, but you took the commitment to join Astro Flipping. That's huge for a high schooler. Like, I would say since you only have, because it's like spring right now, since you only have a couple months left of school to really make a finalized decision, I think for these next couple of months, you should put your head down, and you should cut out all the noise, and you should fucking work your ass off and try to make this shit work. If you can't make it work by summer, then at that point you would be more informed on, you know, is this the right decision? Maybe in that point in your journey, you made it a lot farther, you closed a couple of deals, you made 100K, who knows? And you made a huge commitment. So like, that's what I told him, like, if you haven't done any deals and you're kind of at this point where like, I don't know what's going on, like, should I do it, should I not? I couldn't tell you. No one can tell you a good answer, okay? I would say, one, trust your gut, but two, try to make it work. I would say, because I'm more biased on the entrepreneurship side, because that's just me. I'm not saying, you know, go work a job. I'm trying to say, like, hey, you know, try to make it out for yourself if you can't, because a lot of people aren't fucking built for it, and that's just how it is. Actually, I'm gonna turn the ISO up when we're at a stoplight. But you know, a lot of people aren't built for it, and that's just the truth. It really does take a different human being to be able to make this shit work, especially in school, because there's so many distractions while in school, and it's definitely something that, you know, it takes a different breed of fucking animal to be able to get it, but to get it done, because man, it takes such a high level of commitment to be able to make shit work. And I honestly, I very rarely see those types of people to where they are committed to the level of like, they will do everything in their absolute power, and they, you know, like I see so many high schoolers. That's what I'm so passionate about when I talk about this shit, is like so many high schoolers come up to me and they see all my success and they're like, how can I be like you? And I initially think, I'm like, you know, I'm not trying to like inflate my ego or anything, but it's like it's a very low likely chance that you will. The fact that you're talking to me isn't making you special from the people that don't talk to me, because you're just someone who's interested in success, and anyone is interested in success. The only thing that would make me be like, oh yeah, you're someone who's probably, you know, gonna make it, is if you don't just talk to me for a day and you take an hour of my time, you fucking actually do the thing, actually implement, you ask for help, you implement, you share your wins, you do all the things that are required to be successful, you change your beliefs, you change the way you see the world, you actually make internal changes before you make external changes, and then, hold and behold, you fucking see results. Because these guys, they change their internal and their actions just change with it, okay? Like they just change their identity, their habits change because of the identity change, and then forth, they fucking get the fruits of the successful. So that's pretty much my response to all the college stuff, was like, so, you know, a lot of high schoolers would ask like, you know, I want to be like you, I don't want to go to college. Like, bro, it takes a level of fucking work and a level of success to be able to say that you don't need to go to college. You do not deserve you do not deserve to say that statement. You don't have to go to college if you haven't done anything. If you haven't closed a deal, you can shut the fuck up and work. Whether it's working at a job or you're doing your own business, I don't give a shit, but you have no rights, no privilege to say that I don't have to go to college. Absolutely zero right. Absolutely, I don't give a shit who you are. If you don't have the success to back it, you do not have the right to say it. And until then, you will have to put your head down and you have to prove them wrong. Because that's what I did. I proved them wrong. I fucking proved them wrong. I proved my dad wrong. I proved my friends wrong, quote unquote friends wrong. And I fucking proved them wrong. And my teachers especially. Like my teacher was like, I was on my computer doing fucking real estate stuff, and he was like, why are you on your computer? And I'm like, you know, I have to finish up some work for my business. And he was like, you know, I was in like the lowest level math class, because it was like called like math models. Oh shit, let me increase the freaking, okay. I was in like math models and shit, so it's apparently like the stupid class. And you know, he fucking called me out and was like, you know, I'll always be 1,000 times smarter than you, and like you'll never amount to anything. And I'm like, okay, first of all, that's like violating some sort of fucking school policy. And two, like, who the fuck are you to say how successful I'll be in life? Why would I let another motherfucker tell me how successful I'll be in life? If I'd really internalized that and I really let that sink in, if I was an ain't shit ass dude, I would have been like, you know what, yeah, you're right. I probably won't be shit in life. I don't even like saying that. And so I was just like, okay, you know, I didn't have like anything to say. I mean, I only closed like one or two deals. I only made like 15 grand. So like, I couldn't say like, you know, I don't have to be here. But I was like in that kind of tipping point where I was like, you know, I'm probably 80% chance not gonna fucking see you again. You know, so that's kind of that. And another thing I said was, yeah, so it takes a different breed of human to make it work, especially at your age. But be grateful. Don't make it a life or death choice. Being young and being in circles like this is already fucking awesome. Like, some of you guys like undervalue the amount of networking opportunities nowadays for such easy access. Back then, you had to fucking actually travel and actually try to get in rooms, like physically get in rooms to be able to network with these people. But now you can just go on fucking Facebook and you can fucking direct DM them. And you guys are still complaining on how do I connect with the higher level people. Bro, your network is out there. Even if it's not higher level people, connecting with other like-minded individuals in your space in general is so valuable. And a lot of people don't value that. And I've made over 7 figures online, meeting people online. Fucking insane, fucking mind-blowing. And a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a platform for friends or for talking bullshit and sending memes. No. And also a lot of people are like, Facebook's for the old heads, and like, oh, like Gmail, like who the fuck uses Gmail? Like who the fuck checked their email? All right, okay, first of all, those guys are fucking jerk-offs. Don't even talk to them. And second of all, I want to talk to a wrinkle. I want to talk to an old head. I want to talk to someone who's fucking seen more of this earth than me. Why wouldn't I? Why would I listen to someone else that has been on the same years on this earth as me? I would rather talk to someone who's seen more of life than me, because that's what I think life is about, is siphoning all of other people's experiences and just creating my own experience of its own. So, that's that, and that's on a different topic, but I said, don't make the decision yet until you feel like entrepreneurship is really your shit. Only then can you make a more informed decision. But yeah, like other people say, trust your gut. So that's my whole rant about college and stuff. I don't think it should be a black and white decision. I don't think, someone should say, no, you should 100% don't go to college, or no, or yes, you should 1000% go to college. Like, I think it is 100% dependent on the context of the individual, like who they are as a person. Are they really built for the no college life? Are they built more for the college life? There's people who are literally built to sit at desks and work. Like, I'm sorry, but there's people who are literally born to do that stuff. And there's people who, don't want to be led by other people. They want to lead people, and they want to actually have more time freedom for themselves. And the paradox here is that when you're an entrepreneur, especially in the beginning, in the first 1 or 3 years, it is gonna feel like 9 to 9. It is gonna, if you're trying to truly build something magnificent, something actually great, something actually worth doing, it will take you. You'll probably actually work a lot harder than your 9-to-5 friends in college, and they'll actually shame you. They will shame you. They'll be like, Andy, you work so hard and you don't really make any money. I actually make more than you. They may make 70 grand a year, and or maybe even 100K a year, and they may make more than you at the time, but you also work more than them at the time, which to them face value means, yeah, that means you're worth less. You have a lower hourly rate than me, and that means that you're less valuable in that sense, which one is like stupid, because it's not about what I make today, it's about what I make fucking years ahead. It's like they look at the graph in the fucking, if you ever look at stock market graphs, you'll see, okay, in the day it looks fucking, stable and shit. But if you look over a week, oh, it's kind of going up a little bit. And then if you look over a fucking month, and then a fucking year, and then fucking 5 years, and 10 years, it's fucking to the moon. It's fucking, it's surpassed fucking everything. And that's kind of what entrepreneurship is like in the week, in the month, and sometimes even the year, it may not look like there's any fucking progress, but over the course of a long time of fucking iron on iron and fucking just going in and showing up and doing your shit and doing all the money making activities every single day and showing up and doing the volume, I promise you, over a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, and even 10 years, you will literally change the world in some way, some form. You will impact the world more than someone who works a regular 9-to-5. Because the only way you make money, because for some reason everyone thinks entrepreneurship is about taking money and stealing from the poor, and it's like, no. Entrepreneurship, the only way someone makes money is if someone else provides value to someone else. If you do not provide value in my life, if you don't better my life in some way, somehow, you will not get my credit card number. That is a simple game of business, and that's how you just play business. Is if you don't give me value, whether it's through monetary value, physical, like physically, spiritually, mentally, any sort of benefit, any sort of manner. There's because people fucking sell feet pics, and it's like, you know, so it's like value is definitely dependent. I guess how you see value is dependent on the person, but the whole idea of making money is providing value, some sort of value. Okay, if you don't provide value, you will not get paid. Okay, if you do not get paid right now, that means you are not providing value in the marketplace, or caveat to this, or it is just not your turn quite yet, or you're just increasing your value add potential. Meaning, if you feel like you're putting in a shit ton of work right now and you're not getting paid for it, do not worry, because the marketplace is watching you, not literally, but figuratively, they're watching you. And as you're working, as you're actually improving, as you're sharpening your skill sets, yes, your earning potential will increase. Even though you're not making anything right now, your earning potential is indeed increasing. Let's see here. I think the honey I took yesterday, it like inflamed or caused some inflammation in my eye. I think it was just too much honey at one time. Maybe it just like completely just spiked my glucose levels. Maybe I have no idea. Possibly. But like, yeah, I couldn't fucking see out of my left eye. Well, I couldn't not see, but like it was like irritated for some reason. I think that might have been due to the honey, just like too much at one time. I don't think it's because like I'm actually, you know, allergic to honey. Oh, okay, so I can go here. I don't think so. I shouldn't be allergic to honey. At least I shouldn't be. Where is the fucking parking here? I'm not parking there, dude. It's so long. So that was my rant of all that. My opinions on college and everything. Honestly, I could probably park there. It's just like, you know, no one will have any idea that I'm shopping at Hermes. Fuck. Yeah, I really am that stereotype Asian that can't fucking drive. Do you guys park backwards, or do you guys park front face? Or yeah, do you guys park front facing or backwards? Comment down below. I'm curious. Actually, I'm not curious. I don't give a shit. But comment anyways, so you can boost engagement or push my video in the algorithm. But that's my opinion on college. That's why I think, you know, I think anyone who says you 100% shouldn't or 100% should, I think they're total fucking. They don't give the full picture. The full picture is that it's dependent on you. Because if you don't have it figured out and you're still lost, then do not go to fucking college. If you have it figured out and you really believe that you're for that life, then maybe you should. But again, those are for people that are more risk takers. If you don't like risk, if you don't like the high stress environment, then don't. I mean, both avenues are high stress. Okay, both avenues are high stress. It's really just, again, pick your hard. That's really all. So I'll see you guys when I'm back.